Hey, what's going on, Shakopee High School? Mr. Rose coming back to you once again, freshman counselor. It is so good to see you all back here again. I'm excited about this one because this hits a subject near and dear to my heart. We are talking about hair, which I have none of. So my guest does, and she works with students who are interested in that field, not just here, I'm guessing, but I'm curious to know kind of a little bit more about this. So we're going to jump straight into it. I have Miss Sandra Wagner with us with the Aveda Institute. Hi, Sandra, how are you?
Good, I'm great.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. And you're with the Aveda Institute. Um, and you're a little different because I'm guessing you're not a college or university. You run something called a clock hours program. So I'm wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that.
Certainly. So a clock hour program is that you will come to school for a certain number of hours. You need to complete 1,550 hours of school in order to receive your cosmetology degree. You have to complete 600 hours for an osteology, 1,100 hours for osteology and advanced practice osteology, and then 600 hours for massage therapy. And those are all programs that we have available here at the school. The difference between a clock hour program and a regular college is that a regular college, you will take a class for a period of time, like so many weeks or so many months. If you don't go to class, you're still going through that period of time. You come to the end of that semester or that quarter. If you pass, whether you were there for half of the time or all of the time, you either pass or you don't. For us, you have to pass your classes, but you also have to complete the hours.
Okay, and so it's a little different to where we have like in college you have classes you're required to. You're in there for a semester. Whereas on the other hand, at an Aveda Institute, you're just working to complete a set of hours. Um, and it doesn't sound like it's necessarily within a specific time frame, but as long as you're working towards completing the hours, you complete those hours and that kind of completes the objectives that you need.
Yep. You can
Okay.
start school with a group of students. All of you start on the very same day. And by the time you get to the end of your program, which is about a year, you're all going to graduate at a different time because you've all, maybe missed a day, maybe you took a vacation, maybe you were here every single day, but you don't necessarily keep moving through the program at the same pace as the people that you started with.
Would you say a year is about the average amount of time that people could complete hours, or is there kind of an average?
1,550 hours at 30 hours a week, which is what our students come to school. It's just about 52 weeks, so it's just under a year. For the spa programs, the 600 hours, it's about 4 months.
Okay. Now, you mentioned another term that I actually hadn't heard before. But you said estiology, eschatology?
Osteology, yes, it is the study of skin. So it is the facials, it is all of the things that, for the care of your skin, and not just your facial skin, but all of the skin on your body.
Okay, so you don't just do hair, it's also skin. What other types of careers are available to students that.
Oh, there is so much that you can do with this career. You can work in a salon, you can own your own salon, you can have a salon in your own home. You can do the same thing with spas, such as a massage therapy room within your home, but you can also work on runway projects. You can work in the movie and the media industries. You can work for publications and as their site, on set to create the hair for the models in the photo shoots. You can be, there's so much. You can work at a makeup counter. You can teach. We have lots of opportunities for teachers within this industry. You might want to focus just on hair. You might want to focus just on cutting hair. You could focus on just coloring hair, or maybe do bridal, just simply work on bridal shoots and brides and for people's wedding days. So there is so many things that you can do with this industry, and it just keeps going. People always want to have their hair look nice. They want to look nice. They feel good when they look good, and you get to help them do that.
I feel like I'm looking better just by having this interview. I don't know, maybe not. But going along those lines as well, Aveda Institute in particular, you have all of these different opportunities, all of these different programs available. Is there anything else you'd say that would make Aveda Institute unique relative to any other schools or programs out there?
Mhm. Uh, the Aveda Institute here in Minneapolis is the largest cosmetology school in the country. It is one of 63 Aveda Institutes throughout the world. We are owned by Neal Corporation, who owns 17 schools. So it's not a franchise, but it is a curriculum that we study. It's the Aveda curriculum that we study. What makes us unique is the service that we teach our students. We don't just teach our students how to do hair or how to take care of skin. We have the business components of that program, so that if you choose to go into business for yourself, you know how to manage a salon, you know how to keep your books. When you interview for jobs, you know how to ask how you're going to be paid, because cosmetologists, spa, they all get paid very uniquely. A lot of jobs you will earn a salary or you will earn an hourly wage. With these careers, you could get paid by the hour when you first get started because you don't have a lot of clientele. As you start to build up your clientele, you may move on to something of a salary and a commission base. You can earn additional money if you do home care recommendations and your client purchases product from you. You can earn additional money if your clients are consistent and they continue to rebook with you and they're very, very loyal. So there is so many different ways that you can earn money. If you just need security, you might want that job that is an hourly wage. If you're a little bit more risky or just really feeling like you want to go out there, you can go out there on commissions. Some places will pay you they will pay you signing bonuses, and some of them will actually help you with benefits too. I think I ran off track on that question. But so one thing that really makes our school unique is that it was the first school that Horst Rechelbacher opened, and he started the Aveda products. So all of the shampoos and the skincare and the hair care, all of those products, he believed that we should use nature and all of the elements from nature, the aromas, the oils, the scents, all of that, that it's better for us, it's better for the environment. And so he started to create products that were very, very pure. And right now we are 100% vegan products, and we are 98% natural products.
Okay, there's a lot going on here in lots of different aspects. And it's so interesting to hear you talk about how you don't just teach hair, skin, but you're also teaching them the business and teaching them, how to operate, not just as, the function of their career, but also as business people, how to be able to get paid, those types of things, which are very important. So I want to transition a little bit now to students who maybe have an interest in this, like they've seen this as a career, that's something that they're interested in, and maybe I'm not a senior getting ready to graduate, but I'm a little bit younger. Is there anything that those folks can start doing to maybe prepare themselves for a future career, whether it's in hair, whether it's in skin, or any other similar type of career?
Certainly. There is a lot of anatomy and physiology that you study here, because you have to understand bone structure, you have to understand hair, skin structure, hair structure. So any of those sciences are really great to really kind of get under your belt. Good study habits, that's really important, knowing because you don't just come to school here. Sometimes people think that going to a cosmetology school is easy and it's going to be easier than it is going to a regular college. But because it's a creative career, you have to push yourself a little bit, and you have to be disciplined to be here. You have to get pretty comfortable being uncomfortable, because you are going to learn things that you might think you know how to style hair, you might think you know how to put on makeup. we're going to take you all the way back to the beginning and start over again. So you have to be a very willing learner. Math classes are good just so you can figure out how you're going to get paid. That's important too.
Wow, so there's a lot to think about, a lot that students can go ahead and do now. And you know, and actually, just kind of just as a bonus question that I'm wondering personally is, you know, you also said that, you know, students have to be driven, and I wonder, just in the career fields that are open and available, if you're noticing that people within these career fields also have to be kind of driven, almost entrepreneurial, like willing to go and create their own opportunities, or be able to, you know, market and showcase themselves, whether it's for a job or whether it's for picking up clients.
Mm-hmm. I think I missed part of what you were saying because I didn't hear a question.
Well, I'm wondering, so I guess my question would be with that is, just the kind of the career field in general, are you noticing that people who are in these careers really have to do a lot of work to be able to create opportunities for themselves?
No, but you can. You can create whatever opportunity you want. You can work as hard as you want. There are salons in every town. There are salons in every country in the world. You can work for yourself. You can work with somebody else. You can travel. And it is a growing industry. That's one of the things they say that people will always want to look their best. They will always want to feel their best. And even in a time of depression, within an economy, people still find a way to make sure that their hair looks good. They still find a way to buy a tube of lipstick. They still find a way to do those small things that make you feel good. So whether it is, whether the economy is really, really good or the economy is maybe suffering just a little bit, people are still going to be doing this. They're still going to somehow be getting those services done. And I don't think that they're going to outsource cosmetology. I don't know how they can outsource getting your hair done or getting a massage or getting a facial. There's no way that, I shouldn't say there's no way, you never know for sure, but I don't think a robot is going to start cutting people's hair. I don't think they're going to start giving us massages. So I think that there will always be that opportunity for that connection with people, no matter what's going on in the world.
Well, that's great. And there's tons of opportunities here. And this is a really cool post-secondary pathway, probably for some people and for some students who want to be able to, explore something a little different. So Ms. Wagner, thanks so much for educating us on the cosmetology fields, on the Aveda Institute. And for those students who are interested, this is somebody who's good to know. And if, let's say, somebody wants to connect, is there any way that they can reach you?
Absolutely. You can certainly Google us. You're going to find us on social media, any of those. Should I have brought a phone number for you? I guess I didn't do that. You could send me an email if you wanted to. We have admissions people here who will take you through that. You can find us.
All right. Well, thanks again, Ms. Wagner, for joining us and for sharing everything about this exciting and awesome opportunity and career field. To everybody else, I will see you on the next video in our series. And hopefully you all have learned some things, and thanks for stopping by and watching.